Welcome back to Hot Take Sports, episode 23. This one's going to be MLB based primarily, but we're going to throw some combat sports in there a little bit at the end. But we'll just dive right in. So the big thing going on in the MLB right now is the crackdown on pitchers using foreign substances. Everyone's seen it on Twitter. Everyone's seen it on Instagram. Guys like Max Scherzer have been getting checked. Jacob deGrom has been getting checked.
Max Scherzer said that he would undress for the umpires if they really told him to. He's just that confident that they're not going to catch him with anything because he doesn't use anything.
Exactly.
Not anymore, at least.
Yeah, he ain't using it now.
Yeah. He still looks like his usual self last night. He's no Garrett Cole. He doesn't need spider tack to look good.
I'm about to say, I think he did strip for them.
Yeah, I was gonna say he dropped his pants there for
I was gonna say an athletics player dropped his pants in front of the umpires.
That is true. That did also happen. Yeah, that was Sergio Romo.
Yep.
Yeah, they were talking about that today too.
That's interesting.
What are your guys' thoughts, I guess, on why and what they're doing?
Well, I can tell you why they're doing it.
Well, obviously why. They're worried about pitchers applying foreign substances to the ball, which makes it harder to hit home runs.
No, batting averages are at an all-time low. It means less offense, which means even less people are going to watch.
Wow, it's almost like that's what I just said.
In a roundabout way.
I was going to say, you said home runs, I said average, same general thing, but yes.
The only thing people care about is home runs anyway.
That's true, but when all you're watching is strikeouts, no one's going to want to watch it.
That's my point.
Unless you're a fan like me, I like a good defensive game. But I am few and far between. I don't know. I don't like the substance thing. Here's what was it Tom Usher was telling us?
It might have been.
At the Locos game, up in the press box. He was talking about how using the substance is nothing new to baseball. That's been happening for generations. People put sticky stuff on the bat, they put sticky stuff on the ball. They're trying to improve. But when you're in the bullpen with a computer attached to everything, trying to get the exact spin rate of the exact certain amount of different materials to put on the ball in the perfect way to make it spin a certain way so it's impossible to hit, that's gone too far. Just throw the ball.
Yeah, I agree.
So, I mean, there's a limit to it, and the limit has been crossed, so now the rule has to be made. It's the same reason for any rule being made. Like, you ever seen a dumb sign out in public? Rules have to be made because somebody was dumb enough to do something that made the rule need to be there.
Yeah.
For example, I was actually thinking about this the other day. Do you two remember when we went down to Florida and there was, in this rest station in West Virginia, there was a sign that said no washing dishes in the sink?
Yeah,
obviously
I do remember
that means
that.
some idiot was washing their dishes in the sink.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
I
the same
remember that.
principle.
Dumb rules have to be made because dumb people are doing dumb things.
Isaac?
I'm sure y'all have seen the Peter Alonso video with him saying,
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember what he said.
he's saying they should be allowed, but the computers thing, yeah, they should not be allowed. I feel like they should be allowed to have that sticky substance so they don't kill someone.
You're one of those people that thinks an MLB pitcher is wild enough to hit somebody every time he throws. No, that's not how it works. What was it, Max Scherzer said? That I only put it on there so I don't kill somebody with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball to the head.
Well, no.
If you're making it to the MLB for a reason, you can probably hit your zone 90% of the time.
No, the only reason he said that is because he almost drilled Alec Boehm in the face, and that's why he went and got swept. That's the only time he did it, all game.
That's part of the game. It happens.
Yeah, but I feel like they should be allowed to use a little bit of it, but not like...
I'm not arguing with that, I just think that reason's stupid.
I think there's a difference, though, because there are some people that are saying, well, and the hitters are like, yeah, we like when they use it because they have better control of it. Then there are other guys who are blaming getting injured without having...
See, that's going too far.
I was just saying, Glass now, oh my gosh.
Yeah, stop complaining about injuries.
Yeah, he went
Look
on
at
a
the
whole
Indians
rant
team.
about it.
I'm plenty happy to complain about injuries. Half of
Me
my
too.
team's gone too.
Well, a whole
My
pitching
best
staff
pitcher's
is
40,
gone.
so My best pitcher's 40.
Yeah, so yeah, Wade knows about all they've got right now because Flaherty's hurt.
We barely have a single and double A schedule because we've had to call so many guys up. I'm so tired of listening to you guys complain about your team being hurt. Mine's so much worse.
Honestly, this point it's almost the same. Because all your offense is back. I mean, we have Fran Millsap for us, but that's about it. Our rotation, I think we're each missing 3. I think it's what it is.
I think
You're missing what? Flaherty, Kim, and there's one more.
I think we're missing 4, Brady.
Well, I know you don't have Dakota Hudson, but you didn't have Dakota Hudson at all this year.
Well,
We're missing Savali, Plesac, and Bieber. That's 3. We're missing our big 3 is what the issue is.
And we're missing Roberto Perez right now, too.
Yeah, but Perez
And
and Reyes are going to come back. Oh, I forgot. Hedges is going to come back.
One or 3rd and 4th string catchers,
I
too.
wouldn't really call him 3rd and 4th string. Rivera's been with the team most of the
Flaherty's
season.
out, Hicks is out, Hudson is out, Michaelis is out,
Oh, Michaelis. Ponce
Ponce de Leon is out, and Cody Whitley.
de Leon's only there half the time.
Hey, he's still one of our
That's
pitchers.
true. Isn't Jordan Hicks still coming back from Tommy John? I think he is. I know Hudson's been out all year because of Tommy John.
They've got him on the 60-day DL.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I know Hudson got Tommy John before the season. That's why I didn't really count Hudson.
We're missing Max Moroff from our infield. That doesn't really count.
Max Mora.
Harrison Bader, our starting center
Oh, I
fielder,
forgot
is still
Bader.
out.
Yeah, no, you got Lars Newbar. What?
Oh, good, we're saved. He has the coolest name in the MLB, so now we can win, right? That's how that works.
That's
We
how
lost
Brady
to the
believes it
Pirates.
works.
Pirates, Tigers.
Hey, you lost them without Lars Newbar.
If you say that
Guess
name
what the score
one
today
more
was,
time-
Braden?
What was it, like
When
6
they
to
had
2?
Lars Newbar.
6-2?
6-2.
Yeah.
They still lost.
I was gonna say we were at work during that. We were paying attention to it.
Yeah, because our starter, John Gant, pitched 3 innings.
Hey, that man's usually a reliever. I think he's done a good job out of the rotation this year. Well, decent enough.
Decent enough to keep us at 36 and 38. I'm thrilled.
Hey man, you could be like the Diamondbacks.
Losing to the Tigers.
You
I'm thrilled.
could be like the Diamondbacks.
I would rather be like the Diamondbacks. At least we would rebuild, which is what I've been saying the Cardinals need to do for the past 4 years, because all we get is a first-round playoff exit, and I'm tired of it. We look like the Pacers.
Oh, the Diamondbacks won, yeah. I was gonna say the Diamondbacks have fired more coaches than they've won games this month.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, I think they lost again.
But all we've done is pull the best player from different teams as they get old and hope that it works.
Oh.
Because you know what's going to happen next? We're going to do the same thing with the Nationals, and we're going to pull Max Scherzer because he wants to come home to St. Louis.
I was gonna say, so you guys might as well just trade for Scherzer. So. They did actually.
His contract's up after
yeah.
this year. We might as well just sign him.
I was good. Well, the Diamondbacks did win Monday. Don't worry. So they're up to 2 wins this month.
Matt, you know what you guys are doing?
Yeah.
Legitimately reminds me of the 2018 Cavaliers.
Yeah.
It really does, because we had Derrick Rose, we had
Derrick
Dwayne
Rose and D. Wade.
Dwayne Wade. You know,
Yeah, but the problem is you guys had LeBron James. We don't have Mike Trout.
That's
you guys
valid.
have Yachty though. He's still gunning people down. I see a video every week of him gunning somebody down. It's pretty sweet.
That does not put Yadier Molina and LeBron James on the same level.
I was gonna say LeBron can go out there and score 40 points. Yachty cannot go out there and score 40 points a game.
Wow, it's almost impossible to score 40 points in baseball, Brady. Thank you for updating us.
That's
We
not
really
true. It's just
appreciate it.
against the unwritten rules.
That's true.
Do you want to get into that argument right now?
Absolutely not. That's a podcast topic all in itself.
That's true.
I mean, like, stop picking the catcher to be the beer batter?
The Diamondbacks lost today.
Yeah, they won on Monday, but they lost the last 2
Yeah,
days.
please beat the Brewers. We need all the help we can get.
I say they beat them Monday, then they've lost the last 2 days. Now, then they go to the Padres for 3, and then St. Louis for 3. So try to extend their
Good, so they
streak
are
down
going to
six.
win on the road.
Please stop!
No, I have no confidence
Stop
in this
with
team. No confidence.
Since we're still talking about substances, I guess, even though we kind of went off the sidetrack, but you know what, we're good. I would just kind of like to... I love chaos. Like, generally speaking, I love when chaotic things happen in sports. Listening to Rob Manfred push so much about pace of play. Oh, we have to get the pace of play of baseball down. It's so boring. Oh my gosh. And then watching him, like, check players. Like, Max Scherzer got checked 3 times in their last game, right?
Yep, last night. 3 times.
What's that do with your pace of play, dude?
Yeah, it helps a lot, for sure.
I know. Watching it blow up in his face is very satisfying, and yeah, Rob Manfred, retire.
I went to a minor league
Fire.
game the other day, Mud Hens versus Redbirds, which was a really fun game, but the starters didn't get checked until like the third or fourth inning, when like there was a chance that they would come out.
Right.
But then every single inning after that, every single pitcher got checked. So I don't know why they didn't do it for the first couple innings.
Probably forgot.
Maybe.
They are in the minors for a reason.
Oh, I got an interest. It's just a little tidbit, but I was counting fans of like different teams I saw in the stadium. I ended up with like 9 different teams. But one of the people we counted was a San Francisco Giants scout that sat right in front of us.
Seriously?
Yep.
That's sweet.
Or like catty corner from us. But yeah, he walked in, dressed all fancy, slicked back, salt and pepper hair, had his nice Giants jacket on with a little like team logo on his shoulder. And he's sitting there, he's got his radar gun, he's got a stopwatch, he's clicking, I don't even know what he was timing.
Probably
like,
base times.
Did you talk to him?
No, because it was with the pitcher. Nah, I didn't want to mess with him. And
That's
he
fair.
has like his scorebook, he's taking little notes, and every once in a while he pulls his radar gun back out. I'm like, that's wild.
That's sweet.
He didn't have a whole lot to see. Especially from our team.
Well, the Giants have the best record right now. Could be looking to add. I mean, I understand it's a AAA game, but
You can always look
Say,
for
I was
prospects.
gonna say,
though.
they're close, though. I mean, I didn't realize it much until I went to a single A game, and I've been watching college summer league so much, but AAA makes you really close to that Major League call-up.
Yeah, it
A lot
does.
closer than you'd think.
yeah, I've heard right now though there's like a huge gap between AAA and MLB, just like talent wise.
Who said that? Somebody was quoted as saying that.
Oh, I
not
know. I
that
can't
long
remember who
ago.
it was now.
I mean,
I don't know,
that's
but
not
I've heard.
surprising.
But you and I talk about it all the time with Tristan McKenzie.
Yeah.
Like, we literally had like a full hour conversation about it at work one day. But yeah, like I think that's why McKenzie looks so good in AAA, but doesn't in MLB. Little tidbit: Trevor Bauer just blew a fastball by Fernando Tatis, so that's.
Well, while we're on tidbits happening right now, the Giants-Angels game went to 13 innings. The final score was 9-3.
What?
They put up 6 runs in the top of the 13th to win.
The Giants!
I lied. That's not true. They put up 7 runs in the top of the 13th.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
They each scored 1 in the 5th. They each scored 1 in the 12th. And then the Giants put up 7 in the 13th. The Angels only put up 1.
The Giants were like, I'm just gonna end this.
Apparently. That was a good pitching duel, too. Ohtani versus...
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
Gossman.
Knew it ended with man.
But
I can remember the first half of it. Alright. Anyways.
speaking of Ohtani, home run derby, Coors Field in July. Ohtani's confirmed defending champ because he won 2019. Pete Alonso is confirmed, but Vlad Jr. is confirmed to not be in the home run derby.
That sucks.
That made
that's
me
the guy
very
that
upset to
everyone
see.
wanted to see.
Especially in
the home run
Colorado.
derby. Yeah.
Dude, there's home runs are gonna be sailing out of there, dude.
Oh yeah. When you like just from this season, when you think of guys that you wanted to see, Pete Alonso, you wanted to see him defend his championship.
Well, yeah.
Right.
That makes sense. Shohei's been insane. You'd love to see him.
Fernando.
Vlad,
Yeah.
Tatis,
Acuna,
Yeah.
Soto.
Vlad. I don't know, maybe a guy like Judge.
Judge or Soto.
Just throw
Well,
Judge in there.
Well,
Yeah.
Judge has done it since he won because Lear Judge won. The second half he was terrible.
Yeah, I doubt
That's very true.
Because he looked like he could win the MVP the year he won. He was terrible second half.
Bad, yeah.
And I think that's why Vlad's not doing it. Vlad looks like he could win the MVP right now. It's either going to be Vlad or Shohei at this point in the AL.
It's
I
gonna
would
One of them
agree. It's kind of a
competing
two-horse
against-
race at this point, to be
I would
completely
say
honest
so.
with you.
Vlad's trying to save himself up because you put so much energy into that. It's still like I understand it's like just like a basically batting practice, but they still take time to recover from it.
I'm about to say, I think Vlad's doing the right thing, though.
I was gonna say, yeah.
If he
I agree.
Sadly,
was-
he's probably doing the right
I
was gonna say,
don't
I agree,
blame him,
unfortunately.
but as a fan, that doesn't make me any less why.
That definitely takes away views.
I agree.
For sure.
For sure.
I don't know. See, I think Shohei being in it, I think that.
Shohei.
Obviously, everyone wants to see Vlad, but first Japanese player ever to participate in the home run derby. Plus, it is Shohei, the two-way player. Yeah. I think it'll help. But guys like Trout, they never do it, which is unfortunate.
Well, it's like guys like LeBron not doing the dunk contest.
Exactly.
It's the same principle there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when your dunk contest is first and second years, and one of the guys I'd never even heard of.
Yeah. I'd never heard of Derek Jones Jr. until he won it.
Oh yeah.
He shouldn't have.
I had heard of him only because of other highlights, though.
Oh yeah, that's not true. Wasn't it in the first half of the year when he jumped Air Jordan all the way back?
Threw it all the way back.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still, he was like a low-name player. That was it, pretty much. That's the only thing I'd ever seen on him.
He should have.
So, do you guys have any big All-Star predictions you're kind of expecting? Obviously, guys like Vlad is going to be there.
Right.
Shohei's going to be there.
Shohei's going to be there. What are your thoughts on guys like Trout?
Should be there.
Who obviously are one of the best players in the league, but he's only played half the season so far. So do you give that spot to somebody who's actually been playing, or you go, come on, it's Mike Trout?
I don't know. Half the time they just replace him if they're still hurt.
I gotta be completely honest. You said, come on, it's Mike Trout.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's TV rating. I mean,
I'm about to say, you kind of have to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just I'm not going to say LeBron doesn't deserve an All-Star spot every year, but LeBron's going to be in the All-Star game.
Yeah, it's
no matter what. Yes.
No matter what.
The Orioles actually have had a bright spot this season. The right fielder, Cedric Mullins, he's top 5 in hits. He's way up there batting average, but he's getting no votes. He's barely clinging on to 9th in the outfield voting. He's been insane this year. He was literally in the minors.
He plays for the Orioles.
He was in the minors all of 2019.
I'm about to say...
He was, really iffy in 2020. He was terrible before that. And he's breakout season.
I'm about to say...
And he's getting no love for it.
I'm about to say...
It kind of annoys me.
The only reason... Baltimore...
Yeah, I understand that.
Everyone just overlooks them.
I understand that.
It's Baltimore.
Yeah. It's just tough to watch teams like that actually have a bright spot.
But I mean, that's what happens when you do all fan voting. Everybody votes for their favorite players, and everybody votes for the names that they hear. Everybody hears Tatis. Tatis could lead the league in errors and only bat 180, but because he smashes 470-foot home runs, people are like, yeah, that guy, right there.
Almost the entire 2015 AL All-Star team starters, they were almost all Royals. Literally almost all of them. All they needed was the second baseman and maybe 2 outfielders. And that's because their second baseman led until the final vote. And Altuve won.
And that's also...
But I'd rather watch Altuve than Omar freaking Infante.
I'd rather watch Omar Infante.
Yeah, I'll take Infante.
Okay, but that was pre-scandal.
I'll take Braden Richard Bain at this point.
Yeah. Okay, it was 2015 though. It was 2015 though.
I mean, you can even say that about Ronald Acuna Jr. with his third to home speed thing earlier this year.
Yeah.
Oh, he just got hurt today. Injury number 13 to my fantasy team. Check it off.
It's insane. How many players do you have on an MLB fantasy team?
30. Plus your 3 injured slots and a non-active spot.
You have half of your team.
Yes. A third to a half of my team is injured.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm pitching. I'm going a pitcher short. I'm going to be going 2 offensive players short.
Yay!
Until Franmil comes back, that'll only be 1 offensive player short.
He's almost back.
I know. Franmil and somebody else is on rehab right now. We're getting close.
I'm about to say he should be back next week.
But I had Savali. Now Savali's out for 4 to 5 weeks with a finger sprain.
I did see that.
Yeah, it's.
Do you guys have anything else to say about the MLB?
Just the Wander boy, Wander Franco made his MLB debut, and his first hit was a jack. And then he also put a double off the wall.
Yeah.
He had, heck of a game.
Yeah, he had clutch through at homer to tie the game at 5. But yeah, consensus #1 prospect came up last night.
I was going to say, that's what gives you that hope that the AAA and majors aren't really that far apart because he came in was ready.
Wonder is what the Rays need because the Rays were doing really good and then they've just fallen off.
Right, they plateaued. I guess would be a good term.
Yeah.
In April, or late April, mid-May.
Well, no, it was earlier this month. They were on fire. There was a point where they had the best record in the league. Now they're just.
Now it's the White Sox.
I think it's the Giants actually right now.
The White Sox have been insane though. They've had.
Let me look at that because I was literally just.
I'm about to say, and the Indians only.
The White Sox are 44.
Half a game out of first place.
It's the Giants. The Giants are 48-26.
Yeah.
They have the best record, followed by Houston at 46-28, Boston at 44-29.
Houston's kind of been under the
and
radar.
Chicago at 44.
Nobody cares about them anymore.
That's true.
Speaking of Houston, Mattress Mac, just last little tidbit, did bet $2 million on the Astros to win the World Series.
That has the potential to be the highest payout ever in a sports bet. Payout $22 million.
Could you imagine?
What would... I can't even begin to imagine what I would do with $22 million. I can't even imagine having $2 million to be able to throw away like that.
Can't even
They ain't
imagine
winning the World Series.
Can't even imagine having $20,000.
Yeah, seriously.
$2,000.
I have to.
I can't spend it.
I was going to say, that doesn't mean that they'd be like, hey, take this.
Yeah.
Goes, here, let me just throw this money in.
Bye, guys. I'm off to Vegas. All right, Clayton, take the floor.
Okay, so I guess the floor is mine for now. Just a quick combat sports update for you guys. Poirier versus McGregor 3, UFC 264 is on July 10th. That's coming up.
Poirier wins. Heard it here first.
Okay. How? How, when, and why?
Knockout, because he already did it once, and why the heck not?
What do you mean? McGregor's knocked him out too.
That still doesn't give it time, just so you know.
Yeah.
How many rounds?
There's 5. It's a main event. There's 5 rounds.
We'll go third round. What? His knockout was what? Round 2 last time?
Yep.
We'll give McGregor another round this time. I got confidence in Poirier. More confidence.
I've got Poirier.
Granted.
When? Why? Or how?
TKO 2.
Okay. Isaac?
McGregor, 5th round, full distance.
Unanimous or split?
Split.
Well, fifth round.
Split.
Fifth round.
Okay,
of
I
full
like
distance
that.
is
I can vibe with
interesting.
that.
Yeah.
That would be a fun fight to watch. If they
I
made a split
have-
decision.
My gut is telling me to not pick against Conor McGregor.
That is true.
That's kind of...
However,
Your gut has been very good to you about picking fights. Just saying.
that is
The
true.
dude named Paul.
But I am going to go with Poirier. Here's why. Conor McGregor's record at featherweight, which is where he won his first title, was 7-0. His record at lightweight, which is what he's fighting at now, is 1-2.
Huh?
He lost to Khabib, and he lost to Dustin Poirier. The only time he ever won was when he beat Eddie Alvarez to become the double champ. So, that being said, I have Poirier, unanimous decision.
Well, at least Clayton and I are on the same trade for once, so I got hope.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a knockout. Actually, no, I'm going to change. Well, no, I'm not. I'm going to stick with what I have, but I'm not going to be shocked if there's a knockout. Both
Fair.
these guys have serious knockout power, and I'm not going to be shocked at all if that happens.
Right. You're not going to be shocked at all when it's Poirier in the third round.
Shut up, Brady. Switching gears
So there's
to
what,
2
two
weeks
more?
ago now.
Oh, 2 weeks ago. Okay.
UFC 263, Israel Adesanya defends his title against, I can never say his name,
That's a lot of martial arts people. Or UFC people. Either one. Just combat sports in general.
Vettori. He's Italian. Defended his title, unanimous decision victory. And then I would say the most popular MMA fighter today made his return, Nate Diaz against Leon Edwards. I mean, Nate Diaz did what Nate Diaz does. He bled a lot. He never gave up. Ended up losing, but that doesn't change the fact that he's one of the most popular MMA fighters to today. That's pretty much all I have. There's a new champ at bantamweight. He's from Mexico. I cannot remember his name for the life of me, but he won by submission in the third round. But yeah, shout out to you. Good job, bro. And then on July 17th, my favorite MMA fighter, Max Holloway, was supposed to fight, but he pulled out last week due to an injury. So I hope he's okay. I hope he ends up fighting soon because that was supposed to be on ESPN Plus, so I'd actually be able to watch him. And then the biggest combat sports event of the summer, probably, Fury versus Wilder 3.
They've been trying to set this fight up for like 3 years, haven't they?
Yes, I believe so.
Deontay Wilder has been calling for a rematch, and for the longest time Tyson Fury didn't want to give it to him, and they were going to have the big unified one with Anthony Joshua for all the belts, all the marbles. But an arbitrator ruled the day after Fury announced the fight that he has to fight Wilder again. So that's where we're at with that. Their first match ended in a draw. Tyson Fury literally rose from the dead in the 12th round. I don't know how he did it, but truly rose from the dead. And then
Was he knocked out?
he got literally floored for 6 seconds. He looked like he was gone. Then he just stands up. It's not like he was stumbling stand up. He stands up, passed the test, ref cleared him to fight, he finished the fight.
What a guy.
And then in their second fight, Fury won by referee stoppage TKO in the 7th round after dropping Deontay Wilder twice. Wilder basically got dominated the whole time. I mean, he didn't really stand a chance. And then in the lead up to this fight, they had a 5-minute and 40-second stare down
Oh yeah.
last week.
That.
Neither
I
one
saw
of them
that.
said a word. 5 minutes, 40 seconds.
Wow.
Who pulled away first?
I don't know.
They probably got pushed away.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But
That's
Tyson
fair.
Fury was... So I've been fairly closely monitoring the warm up to this because I'm interested, stuff I like to do. And Deontay Wilder looks chiseled, he looks ready. I think that he's been kind of sitting with this loss thinking, okay, I got dominated, what can I do to switch it up to stop this guy? Tyson Fury was quoted as saying he wants to get up to 300 pounds. That is a lot of man to be moving around in the ring.
Yeah.
I'm about to say.
So it'd be like Zion plus moving around in the ring.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm about to
He's probably
say.
shorter.
When I saw this.
No, he's taller.
I was
He's
actually
6'9".
probably taller.
He's huge.
What?
Yeah, Wilder's 6'7".
I'm about to say when I
Flip on
saw
our
the
own
stare
sport.
down, he looked jacked,
Big.
big.
He's not chiseled. He is
No,
big.
he's just a big dude.
I have Fury by knockout in the 10th round. I don't really think Deontay Wilder stands a chance. I don't know why he's being such a baby about this fight, but I think Fury beats him again. Then we can finally move on to AJ versus Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
That's my call.
I like it.
Any thoughts?
No?
Sounds like we're gonna have to buy a lot more fights.
We're not buying this one, dude. We're tapped out for a little bit.
Yeah, it's an expensive fight.
Fair enough.
That's probably gonna be close to $100.
I mean, you never know. It's a magical 50-50 drawings.
Are you going to buy 50-50 tickets?
I mean, if we each buy one.
That's all I had from Combat Sports. I'm excited for the month of July. The only other thing I'd like to throw into the end of the podcast is NFL season's getting closer. That's good. I'm
Fantasy
excited
football.
for the Browns. Fantasy football. I'm very excited for fantasy football this year.
Back to crapping on Isaac virtually.
Hey, Isaac.
Correct.
Hey, Isaac, as soon as you get last, 24 hours of Waffle House.
Not happening.
Yep.
Not
24
happening.
hours of Waffle House.
Did you never saw that?
Nah.
No, there was a guy who had to spend 24 hours on Waffle House because he got last in his NFL league. As soon as
24
Waffle
hours of Waffle House.
No.
Well, no, it'd be only him because he's the commissioner. So
Yeah, that's true.
commissioner gets last. 24 hours.
I'm
of
about to
Waffle
say
House.
Brady's co-commissioner, so
Yeah, but when do I ever get last?
If you get last, you have to take the bet too.
Okay.
You have to take that.
you can
I'm
get
not.
12.
Well, we're not commissioners.
You
We don't have to worry about
yeah.
it.
Brady gets 12 since he's co.
I was gonna say, I don't think my mom would ever let me spend 24 hours on Waffle House. She'd be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "It's a punishment, okay?"
You get 12, I get 24.
Be like, "Come visit me."
Whatever. Point being,
Neither of you could do either of those, so it doesn't matter.
this concludes episode 23 of Hot Take Sports. Make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time.